I wish I didn't have to record this video. Last Saturday night, Feb 21, I was contacted by the father of an 18-year-old Jewish man named Josh. Josh was punched in the face 3 times at a scout camp in Victoria. Yes, at a scout camp. He arrived on the weekend wearing a yarmulke, which was a quiet expression of his faith. On Saturday at around 2 p.m. while walking with a friend, Josh, draped with an Israeli flag, was confronted by another scout member, aged 16 to 17, whom he had never seen before. The young man aggressively demanded to know why Josh was wearing that flag. And when Josh responded that he supports Israel, the teenager accused Israel of murdering children. Josh attempted to de-escalate the exchange, saying that he was happy to speak with him later. As he walked away, the young boy screamed, "F you," and made obscene gestures towards Josh. Hours later, in front of hundreds of other young people at a party organized by the Scouts, the same individual reappeared and delivered a calculated ambush. He tapped Josh on the shoulder, and when Josh turned around thinking it was one of his friends, the young man punched him in the face 3 times. This was not a burst of teenage temper. It was deliberate, it was intentional, it was premeditated. It was violence fueled by bigotry and dehumanization. This was a message delivered in fists. Hide your Jewishness or pay the price. And we all know that one punch can kill. We have buried Australians over a single blow. Josh was hit 3 times. This could have ended in brain trauma or in his parents standing over a coffin. Instead, fortunately, it ended with Josh being examined by a GP on site and staring at his reflection, realizing that being openly Jewish and Zionist in Australia now puts you at risk physically. Bondi was supposed to be a wake-up call, but as we know, anti-Semitism never slowed down. It just keeps on looking for new targets. And months later, a Jewish teenager's face became the landing pad for someone else's vicious rage. That's how anti-Semitism evolves. It graduates from chants on the street to contact, from slogans to blow to the face. We are watching a generation of young Australians being fed a steady diet of venom and lies, a narrative that paints Jews, Zionists, and anyone connected to Israel as monsters, war criminals, baby killers, and evil. And when you saturate young minds with that poison, someone eventually decides that punching a Jewish teenager in the face is not just acceptable, it is justified. So Josh says that he feels sad that he's not able to express his culture and religion freely. He told me, "I always heard about anti-Semitic attacks, but never thought it would happen to me." And though he loves attending Scouts, he now questions whether it is safe to return for fear of being assaulted again, purely for being Jewish. On Sunday afternoon at around 4 p.m., Josh and his father attended Caulfield Police Station and provided a formal statement. I met with Josh and his remarkable parents today. While someone else chose violence, Josh is choosing dialogue. He has offered to sit down with a very person who struck him and explain why anti-Jewish hatred is wrong, educate him about Israel and the conflict. That kind of courage and insight is beyond his years. That is leadership at 18. Victoria Police are investigating what they believe was targeted anti-Semitic assault. They have stated clearly that there is no place in our society for anti-Semitic hate-based behavior. And they are right. Now the law must speak with strength, because if this escalation is not confronted decisively, the next headline will be darker, much darker.